Want to do a short video on pricking out plants. I use this tray to grow stuff like lettuce, tomatoes, pepper, stuff that transplants pretty well. I've got a 6-tray container here. You can see I've made the holes in it already. I've got some rainbow shards ready to go. It's best when you do it when they're really young like that. Got some persimmon tomatoes ready as well. But I'll prick these rainbow chard out and we'll have a look. Try to get them before that tap root's too long. Does a little less damage. Go this biggest one first. I try to just get this in there and loosen the soil up. I'm lifting gently on it. So you see the taproot on that, real delicate. Assist it down to the hole gently. Try to leave just the leaves above the soil. Tamping firmly around it. I'll continue that process. This one here looks like it's just coming out of the seed shell. I'm going to hold my hand in the right spot. So still got a seed shuck on there. Equally as delicate, but easy to bury right to the proper height. Holding that shuck, gently pushing the soil in around it. That'll hold it the right height, and then I tamp around it. As long as you're gentle, these transplant real well like this. Sometimes you got to ream that hole out a little bit, make it larger so the root fits down in there well. Had all 3 come out that time. Try to gently separate them. If it has some soil on it, go ahead and leave that with it, rather than damaging those roots. If this fights me too much, I'll bury this too. That came apart real easy. So now I've put in 6 new starts, rainbow chard. I'll label these. Can't quite see that one, it's right there. Bury to their proper height, so they're not long and leggy like this. I'll give those a touch of water and transplant them here in a few weeks. I just did these Swiss chard. It's a rainbow Swiss chard. So I was able to prick them out, label them, plant them just below their leaves so they're nice and stable and strong again. I'll fill a vessel like this. Something to talk about too, I use these old planters, again from greenhouse nurseries. I throw them out, they're disposable. I've been using these for years. Sometimes they fall to pieces, so you just rip them, use the ones that are left, but they're free. Sidetracked easily, but these are tomatoes I picked from the yard. These were seedlings that were coming up. They're most likely a cherry tomato, a yellow or red cherry tomato. I'll be giving those away to anybody that wants them. I've got hundreds of them. These are tomatoes. These will be on their 3rd transplant here. From there, they'll just go out into the yard when we're ready here in another week or so, a couple weeks. Real strong, been brushing my hand across them. Same with this eggplant. But that's one way to transplant the seeds. They're easy to transplant, easy to do. Stuff like this basil, I just transplanted those. So I'd start with something like this, pick them out into their own individual containers like this. Now as they're getting tall enough like this, a few sets of leaves plus their cotyledon leaves, I'll transplant them into something larger like this. And from there I'll transplant them outside. Hope that's helped. Anyone who's new to gardening, have a good day.